Yeah, everyone joining us here, you're welcome, and I'm very happy to see that you are here with us today. Actually, as I promised you before, I told you that this channel has a lot of things that we need to understand. I'm going to be bringing you guests who are going to be having some interaction with you, talking about different things that you need to understand. And on top of that, the main aim of this YouTube is to educate and entertain everyone who happen to have subscribed. So if you have not subscribed, that means you are missing a lot. Today, I'm joined with my colleague. I call him the following titles. He's my man, my friend, my brother, my student. That's very, very interesting that I love to say. I have seen Ayub Silat for quite a long period of time, and is soon becoming a profession and a senior in what you call bank and finance. And today we are going to talk to you about banking and finance, because I'm sure you may not have a bank account and you only have the one on your phone, and that's all. But what would be the advantage of having a bank account with any bank and rather than having that of your phone? Mr. You can say hello to the viewers here.
Hello everyone, I'm greeting all of you, and I'm happy to be here with my dad. I can call my dad, my teacher and my friend, Andy. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you also for allowing the invitation to come and be with us, and you share with the people who are the friends and family of MC Andy Official. Because really, you guys who have been there for this channel, I really salute and thank you. And I hope that tonight you learn something from what you're going to discuss. Yes, Mr. Yu. Literally, or according to you, do you think someone to have a bank account is something which is important?
Yeah, it is very, very clear.
Sure.
That having a bank account in your name, gives you a greater independence, and also it allows you, to manage your money, well organized, and also access easily. Yeah.
Now, my earning is very less, meaning that I don't have savings. Okay. So why should I open a bank account?
It doesn't mean that everyone must have, a billionaire, like a millionaire, must have only account. But whenever you are, whether you are poverty line, whether you are rich, it's must to have a bank account. It helps you, having a bank account. There's a lot of advantages. There are some benefits that having account, like a saving, what to call it saving. A person, when you have a bank account, can always you, small of profit that you get, the money that you kept in a bank saving.
So when I save money in the bank, they give me some money.
Yeah, some money, a small profit that they give you, small profit, and that small profit, and also, banking will compensate you small interest of rate.
I know that I asked you this before. We know that bank is for old and rich guys. Can a youth also be allowed to open a bank account?
Yeah, why not?
A youth?
Yeah, youth.
Sure.
Yeah, youth. Can open bank account.
What would he be saving there? Because I have no job, I am jobless. So what am I putting in the bank? And
you can save even 0.5.
Sure.
Yeah, 0.5 you can
US
save.
dollars.
Yeah, 0.5 you can save it.
Sure.
Yeah, you can save it 0.5. You can save it $1. Anything.
Every little money you have.
Yeah, any little money that you have, you can save it. The problem that we have, bank accounting. The people. There are some people who have not rich, but they have some money. That money they keep to their home to save.
That's good, I think.
It's not good. Sometimes they can lose. Like,
you can lose your money.
Yeah, disasters, like something, like such as a fire or stolen. But when you have a bank accounting, your money, your money are safe, 100% are safe. Even if you are lost, you have a guarantee which government will pay that money.
Now,
And still save that money.
No.
Even if the bank has got, even if the bank goes bankrupt, your money still is safe.
Now, the question that I would like to ask you is one. Many people are putting their money in the bank,
Okay.
and the bank is using their money.
Okay.
They feel not satisfied with that act. I save my money in the bank. Even when I need to get my money from the bank, they can't give my money on time. Whereas if I have my money on my phone, electronic money, I can use my money anytime. If I have my money in my home, I will use my money anytime. So how do you convince me that opening a bank account is better? How?
No. If you need your money, anytime that you can get it.
From the bank?
Yeah, from the bank. For emergency purpose, you can withdraw. You don't need, if you say that I can't get my money whenever I need, I think that's not right, because
Sure.
Anytime that you need it, your bank account allows you to give your money. The bank always stand, always ready to give your money, to keep your money. Okay. So I think people say that I can get any time.
You see, as you know, we have bank policy.
Okay.
Like in my country, you cannot withdraw money from a bank more than 2 times in one day. That becomes a disadvantage to me, the owner of my money, because this money is mine. So how do you give me rules and orders? And with my phone, I can withdraw money anytime I want. I can spend money I want. I'm walking on the road,
Okay.
and I've seen something I want to buy,
Okay.
and I don't have money with me. Where is my money? The money is in the bank.
Bank.
So can I get what I need at the moment?
But let me tell you one thing. Okay. Having a digital money that we use in our phone, it doesn't need to carry a lot of money in your phone. You may get, sometimes when you live in Mogadishu, there is a summer problem that sometimes we face. We meet some challenges, in Mogadishu. But what we need, that having a bank account, you save a money in a bank account, you get a small interest, a portion of interest you get, but you keep to your phone $1 million. Did you get any small interest?
You get nothing.
Yeah.
Nearly not. So, why do you think many people fear to go to the bank and open bank accounts?
That problem is lack of awareness.
Or lack of awareness.
Yeah.
Who is not aware in who? Yes.
The problem that we have, people always did not trust much a bank. They prefer to keep their money in homes. Let me tell you one thing. Last time, the Hargeisa market has got fire.
Yeah, I saw in the news.
Yeah.
Hargeisa is the northern part of Somalia. Yes, those who don't know there, I think you should visit and you go and see. That part is very amazing. And people from Hargeisa who are watching us here, hello. Yes, Hargeisa caught fire. I saw it was full of fire.
Hargeisa is that part of Somalia?
Yeah, yeah. We shall get that discussion of that. So,
Okay, let's move on.
Yes, I will not go into that.
Okay. Move on. Our discussion now is focus on the bank and finance.
Yes. So now people in Hargeisa caught fire. Yes.
Okay. They got a fire, and there is a lot of money.
Yeah, a lot of money.
They kept it in a market, and they got fire.
So
That
some
was
businessmen, you mean they keep money in, in their shops?
Yeah, in their shops.
Oh,
So
that's very bad.
for that money, you keep your home, have no insurance, have no identity.
So, do you mean banks cannot get fire, cannot be caught by fire? Fire cannot come to the bank. When fire comes and they see there is a bank, to run away.
It's a policy that the government said, if you keep that money in a bank, if that bank goes bankrupt, it's robbed, like something like that, the government automatically insured for the loss of that money.
So the government will pay back my money.
Like that money. Still that money is safe. But you keep it in a market, market get fire, who will insure that money? Insure it.
The soil man will say potea, it means you have nothing.
Yeah, you have nothing.
So now, thieves have been stealing our phones,
Yeah.
and we have some money in our phones.
Okay.
Just get your SIM card, go and buy a small telephone, you call them Nyeri. Nyeri. Then after that, put your SIM card and you get your money back. Easily. But when you lose your, let's say like ATM card, those who are using Visa cards, to renew, make a queue, you make a queue from here up to Bakaro, then after that, questions, answer here, why, and there is an emergency. So how would you convince me that I need awareness that opening a bank account is better than having my money in my AVC? You, the professionals, you try to make awareness that people open bank account, but when you look at the advantages and disadvantages of not having a bank account, they are more than having an account.
You know, in Somalia, most people they did not have a bank account in Somalia.
That's true.
And the problem is lack of awareness. The people, there's no orientation. You know, no one can convince people.
So now you are here to convince people.
Okay.
I want you to tell them how is it much better. I want people who are watching us now, by the end of today, tomorrow they all go and open a bank account. If they see that you have been convinced, because there is no awareness. Me, I've given you a platform to give awareness to the people who are watching us now. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
I can say that, you know, having a bank account, something is good for us. You know, anything. If you need, you know, a bank, it's the way that work banking are two things. Deposit and lending. Deposit and lending. You know, and that can help a person have a bank accounting. Sometimes you need a loan. Okay. If you don't have a bank accounting, you don't have any, you know, any statement, any record that in bank, you cannot get there anything. But when you have a bank, you may get, you know, when you need a loan, you visit a bank, you print a, you know, balance sheet like last 6 months, like last 1 year, you know, something like that. So then you may get a loan from the bank. You know, bank can give you investment. You don't have accounting, you don't have a reference. How do the bank give us you, you know, investment? How do the bank give us you loan? You know, but people now, you know, there are a lot of youth who were unemployment. Now they're working, Bajaj, driving Bajaj. Some they have a business, you know, some they got investment from the banking. Yeah, I thank for the bank that.
I want to, in few words, just in Somali language, just 1 minute, you tell people who are watching us, those who understand Somali language, why they need to open a bank account. Just public awareness, just within 1 minute, to tell them in Somali language. Then maybe someone who's just watching me now, watching here at MC and the Official, to understand why they need to open a bank account. Ishak of Somali.
marka hore waa salaamaya dhamaan inta luqadda Soomaaliga fahmaysa dhamaan luqadda Soomaaliga ku hadasha salaan kadib waxaan dhihi lahaa qof waliba oo danaynaya inuu banking account furto inuu banking account yeesho waa wax u wanaagsan inta badan Soomaalida waxay sameeyaan lacagaha waxay ku lacagta waxay dhigtaan ay ku kaydiyaan xaafadaha mararka qaar waxaa dhici karta in maxaa ku raadayay guriga uu gubto kaleeta intuu soo galo kaleeta dhici karta oo xada oo kale lacagtii in maxaa ku raadayay carruurtaada laga yaabaa inay si qaldan u qaadaan maxay lacagtaas badan oo meesha taala marka account-ka bankiga wax badan oo ka saacidaya in maxaa ku raadayay waa for free ugu shaqeynaya xilliga u baahatid you know markii aad lacagahaas aad dhiganayso bankiga adiga xitaa waxay ka caawinayaan in birita bankiga markaa wax ugu baahatid maxay yeelay bankiga qof customer ka tahatay maadaama customer bankiga iska wax badan aan lacag dhigatay in maxaa ku raadayay wax badan ka caawinaya waxaan ilaa marka account kala sameeysta in the last word I can say
yes,
the one watching me okay, what are you waiting for it to get
open.
it yourself, open the bank in today, start enjoying all the benefits come with it. Thank you.
We still have to thank those who are watching us. This was just a wrap up to those who are not understanding the English language well, what you think about. If you have just joined me right now, I want to tell you that we are talking about bank and finance. What are the advantages of having a bank account compared to those who don't have a bank account? If you don't have a bank account, the issue or the main reason why we're having this live tonight is to make an awareness. If you have questions, you can put a question in the comment section. I'll be answering those questions, and even Mr. Ayub will be answering all your questions here. Now, we still go on and want to request everyone who is watching us right now, comment and share. Like this video, share it with your friend, because it is very important. Many people are being out without information, because this is what we're trying to eliminate. We want to make all people have and live with us in one umbrella, which is about globalization. When I talk about globalization, I've always talked about this many times, that we need to make the whole world into one village. Now, I come back to Mr. Ayub. Mr. Ayub is a fine bank and finance student, and is still going on, and I love the way he is explaining to the people who really need to understand. But now, I want to ask Mr. Ayub, there is a problem that we're having, which I want you to give us some highlight about it. The problem is about, we have what you call Islamic banking, which I think a country like Somalia they are using, which is depending on what we call no interests when banks are dealing with the people. If I borrow money from the bank, which we call loan, I don't need to pay profits or interests. Whereas when you go to other countries, like me, I come from Rwanda, I have lived in Uganda. In my countries where I'm born, where I've lived, when you borrow money from the bank, they give you percentages to pay as interest. How is it in Somalia? How does Somali banking system differ? I want someone who's watching me from Uganda, someone watching me from Rwanda, someone watching me from United States, to understand how is Islamic banking differ from other systems of banking.
Thank you for that question. You know, Islamic bank, official bank, they have different policy. In Islamic bank, they use what called Qarad al-Hasan. Qarad al-Hasan means donation. Like, you know, there's no interest.
There is no interest?
Yeah, there is no interest. And
it's okay, go ahead.
They have, you know what call it, without interest, without interest. And that, you know, people always take a Qarad al-Hasan from the bank with no interest. While the commercial bank, they use what call interest. Like, you know, you borrow a bank, you know, 1,000, they charge like 18%, 14%, like the policy that they have, that banking.
Yes.
Yeah. But in Islamic, they use that one. They help people, they took money, you know, if you need, in Somalia, when you are from Somalia, in my university, there's some student who study Qarad al-Hasan. You know, they study at university, but the fees, they're paying the banking, the purpose of the Qarad al-Hasan. They write a letter, you know, first letter that they send to the banking, and the banking paying a fees for that student. They just pay 100, you know, 30% for their money of the fees.
So, when will the bank get their money back? You see,
when that student finish the university, start work, then the person pay that money.
To cut you short, we have a problem of unemployment. People have no jobs. I finish university and I have no job. So how will I manage to pay the money? I think the bank now is going to take me to jail. I'm going to be upset because there is no money to pay for the loan that I said before. So how, don't you think that the bank is going to make loss?
No. They have agreement before for that, you know, and that agreement that allows you to study, to finish that university, whether it's 4 years, 3 years, 7 years, whatever it is.
Okay.
When you finish, then the bank cannot.
You create a job for me.
Yeah, they can create.
The bank itself can create a job for me.
Yeah, there are a lot of students that they create a job. You know, the last time I was, you know, event which takes place in a national theater national. You know, it was a Mogadishu Tech Summit, called Mogadishu Tech Summit.
Mm.
There were five companies, which was small business, and the one company, I started up to start their business. There were competition. They presented there what they're doing, what they're going to do. And the Punky that give is some small. Some they give 10,000, another 7,000, 5,000, 3,000, something like that. Another, it's a creating for new jobs.
So it helps the youth, those who are jobless, to find jobs, and also it gives them education. So now, many people, mostly Somali men, I'm sorry to say this, but it's true, they have bank accounts, and even their wives, they don't know their password. Their children may not know their password. If they die, we lose that money. But if my money is at home, if I die, as they are checking the house, maybe one time, they will cut my money. No. So now, how is having money in the bank help my family if at all I die?
For the first time that you open the bank account, there's a file that there is a
guarantees. There are details about you, and they ask you some guarantees.
Some
guarantee people who will sign on your behalf. Then
their person, even you have, when you have a bank account, you can also have a nominee, a beneficiary, who will claim after your death, your money after your death.
So this person I didn't tell. How will he or she know that I have a bank account?
Okay, when you're full, when you get that file, you write a number, a second number. If you die, a second number.
How will the bank know that I've died? I died in explosion.
The bank account, it takes a time.
So if they see, do banks, when they see I'm not putting money, or they call hello?
What
happened?
They can check it.
Oh, okay.
They can check it. That's.
If that's so, that means banks are working well. They're doing well. So it means I should go and open bank account if they are doing monetary. And most of you think banks are only for rich people. Hello? They're telling us bank is for everyone. Go ahead. This is quite interesting. So now, on the point of profits, how many people pay profit in Somalia for the banking? If I put my money in the bank, will they charge me some money because I'm saving my money in the bank? Do they charge, or my money is safe?
Your money is safe.
Sure?
Yeah, your money is safe.
If I save $1, after 1 year, I find my $1 is there. And now in my country, once you save $1, you come after 1 year, your $1 finished because they always calculate what
they are Islamic. We're Islamic. So we use that, for those who use what called ATM machine, that some pankis, they took every month like $1 for those who use
for the service. I think we can take it. We can make it commission for the service. Because with those of ATM, it means you can buy wherever you are, and most of the time you can have Visa card. That when you go, you're out of the country, you can withdraw and get all money that you need, and that will be like part of I can call it commission to pay that money for the service that they're offering to you. Well, many people. I'm asking you this question because there are people. Someone who's watching us now may have this question that I'm asking you right now. Then you will help us to answer the question. There are some people who have lost their parents or their people, and their money is in the bank. How long does it take to get that money out from the bank? If someone has died and we are trying to get the money from the bank.
I can say before that, I said before, the bank allows you to give, a nominee or a beneficiary, the one who will claim after your death. There's a reference, you give them the extra numbers in case that you're dead, in case that you die, they can communicate for that person, through the information that you give already.
Maybe contact number, email, like that,
Then after that, they take, sometimes to check for that if die or not, and when they get exact information that they can give them.
But you remember, we as people in the society where we live, we are impatient. We can't wait. That's why I was talking about the one of mobile. Once you have died, I get your number. If I know your PIN, I open your number. I get your money from the telephone, my own account, and that's everything is okay. But in the bank, come tomorrow, sign here, do what? I think the process is very long, which makes most people fear to go in the bank and open bank account. What do you say about that also?
In a number, using digital money and also banking, it takes some process.
Sure.
When a person, it takes some process. Sometimes, if the children knows the password of the family, it's good. But if they don't know, when you go to the, where give it that service of the digital mobile that we're using, when you go there, you have to give them exact information, and there's some people, that who can check it if it is true. If, sometimes some people, what they do, it is there's a digital, when it comes to digital money, they buy something for a market. Okay. After that, they call, the SIM card that they have. The company, which they visit that company and they say that we send this money
to this number.
To this number, so we get our money to get it back. So and that that company to check it.
They first check if it's true, like that.
They take a process. So everything needs
so process needs patience and time. Now we are looking to come to conclusion. People who are watching us tonight, right now, we are warming for Eid. What would be your last message and wishing people Eid on this platform, and also telling people, lastly, the last concluding statements as we end today's year? Could you say something?
Okay. First of all, thank you for those who are watching. And it was the first time that I came alive, making a video in life for the first time. Okay. I'm so happy. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I can say thank you first, my
teacher,
my friend, Andy, and also thanks for those who are watching. I said, please subscribe if you're new. If you're subscribed, and like and share. For the first time that I said, give us a like and share. And I'm happy to be here. So the last message I can say, you are watching. For us, get it your bank accounting, start and enjoy. All benefit come with it. Thank you for watching.
Eid is coming.
Yeah, Eid is coming.
Wish these people a good Eid.
Eid. All Muslims, for those who are Muslim, I said, Eid al-Adha, Eid Mubarak, Kull Aam wa antum bi khair. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ayub, for accepting our invitation. I think we are very happy to have this gentleman here this night. And those who are watching us, wherever you are, if it's the day, don't say, hey, this guy is saying this night. Here it's night we are basically basing here in Mogadishu, Somalia. I want to thank those who subscribe to this channel. And by the way, if you are just new to this channel and you are asking yourself, who is this gentleman? My name is Andrew Hassan. I'm a lecturer of English language, and I like teaching people a language called English. If you want to learn English, just come and look for me. I'm always found at Frontier College, where quality matters. I repeat this because our motto says quality first. Quality means what you need. And this channel, it is a personal, not a channel of Frontier College. Frontier College also have the YouTube channel. You can go and subscribe, like, and comment and share, as well as you support me. But this channel is here to educate and entertain everyone who want to reach your life goals. I will always be here to motivate and make all people who are following me reach their dreams without going anywhere, but just using your smartphone or your laptop, wherever you watch me from. I hope those who have joined me this night, just now, you've learned more about banking and finance. I brought Mr. Ayub to share with you, And please comment, like, and share. See